Welcome back, dear students. So in this video we will discuss one final topic, which is about anonymous inner classes. Anonymous classes, which means that a class with no name, a class that does not have any name. Now you might wonder, come on, if a class does not have any name, how would it be referred? I mean, in some cases you create classes on fly and you say that I won't be using it for any other purpose, maybe just one purpose, which might be to handle event and that event handling for only one time. So in that case you might not even assign name to the class. For example, here the book has given one example. I say aid action listener new mouse adapter. You know that it is actually handling mouse event, and it says that whenever a mouse event is created, this should be handling it. Now you see, we are directly giving the name of the base class. There is no name to this class, right? This is actually opening bracket of the anonymous class, and this is closing bracket of the anonymous class. But the good thing is this whole thing is inside these brackets. I think you can get this idea only if we see one example. Let me add here a new Java class. I call it anonymous class demo, right? Anonymous class demo. Okay, right, we will have an anonymous class. Okay, here I say this extends from frame. Okay, so here I say text field df equal to new text field, right, 40 characters, and then I have got a button equal to new button button button. Hello world is the label of the button. Okay, fix imports, right, frame frame, what's wrong with that, man? Frame fix import, yes, okay, right. So all the imports have been fixed. Now see, I'm going to have a constructor public anonymous class demo, right? Inside this constructor I say that add in frame text field. Before that, set layout, and layout should be new flow layout, right? Okay, so add this text field and also add button, right? Okay, fix import. Okay, right. Now see, you want to handle event of the button. You say when someone clicks on this button, its title should be displayed in the text field, right? Now I say button dot add action listener. Now here, rather passing object of a class, we actually create an anonymous class, a class that has no name, but that will implement the action listener. So you can see a new implements action listener, opening bracket of the class, and then we have this closing bracket of the class, and inside this class it has to implement action performed, right? So we say public void action performed action event e, right? And then I say when this method is called, it means that button has been clicked. So you do nothing, you just say text field dot set text, and you say button dot get action command. E dot get action command. This will also give you the title. E dot action event. We have to fix import, fix import. Okay, now I can E dot get action performed. This will give you the string. Right, implements action listener, fix import, right, new implements, or maybe sometimes new action listener, new action adapter, right. So we are kind of creating action adapter, fix import, yes, action adapter. Do we have action adapter? Let me double check it. Action adapter, Java doc. Okay, window adapter, action adapter. I think we have it. We should have it. Action adapter. Okay, this is E. Okay, I think fix import. ACTION adapter, ADAPTER, action adapter, or maybe new action LIST, action listener. This should be okay. Fix import. Right. So I say create a new object of a class whose name is nothing. You can see there is no name, but we say it implements action listener. Now because it implements action listener, it is just like we are creating object of a class. So we are creating object of a class whose name is nothing, right? But we say it is implementing action listener. Now because it is implementing action listener, so inside this we should have action performed method, and we say when this method is called, it will be doing nothing. It will be setting text of the text field, and that text will be e.action command, which means that e.action command, you know that this e will have a reference of button, because on this button you are adding the action listener, which means the title of this button will be got by calling this method, which we are setting into the text field. Right. I mean, now the beauty is you are on fly creating what should happen when someone is clicking on this button. Right. So you say if someone is clicking this button, this method will be called, right, and whatever action you want to be performed when someone is clicking this button, it has to be written here. Right, look at the beauty. I mean, on fly you are creating a class, and because you know that you won't be reusing this class, so you don't need to give them any name. So that is the reason why this is an anonymous class, a class with no name. But because, okay, it does not have any name, but because it will be a handling event, so it should be implementing action listener. So you have written here the interface name, the interface that it will be implementing. Now because it is implementing this interface, it means that you need to implement this function, right? Okay, now once and see the beauty, this is the opening bracket and this is closing bracket, and this semicolon is just like this semicolon after closing bracket, but inside this opening bracket and closing bracket we have one full class definition, and that class actually explains what will happen when somebody will click on this button, right? So this is how Java makes things very easy for you, so that you can separately take a decision what will happen when somebody will click on this button, right? Okay, now my constructor is closing here, and then I'm doing nothing. Inside main method, public static void main string arg, okay, and then I say What is the name? Anonymous class demo. I call it frame equal to new anonymous class demo. That's it. And then I say frame dot set size, right? Size equal to frame, okay, 300 by 300. And then I say frame dot set visible true, right? Okay, let's check it, run it. The main method, why public static void main string arg, right? Okay, now it has main method. So you can see this is there. We haven't set title, no problem, but I click on hello world, you can see hello world has been written in this. Hello world, hello world, hello world, so it has been written there, right? So really we are able to handle event by using this anonymous class. So this concept of anonymous class is very beautiful. You need to learn it because it will make your life easier for handling different event on I mean different actions on different components, right? So that is the end of this event handling chapter. I strongly again recommend that please read full chapter one by one, line by line, para by para, and I will also recommend that you do a lot of practice of adding a lot of components on container. And one simple thing that I can guide you, I mean I actually learned a lot of good things when I actually created scientific calculator. So after reading all this material, I would recommend you also create a scientific calculator. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Hello.